Techbox. This is Class 12 Computer Science with Python CBSE series. So, if you're watching my channel for the first time, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get my videos regularly. So, today's topic we are going to learn is another interesting topic called as interfacing Python with MySQL. So in our last video, I have taught you about the most important objective questions under MySQL part. Please go and watch the video, okay? It will be very useful for you. So let us see the introduction. When you design real-life applications, you are bound to encounter situations wherein you need to manipulate data stored in the database through the applications designed by you. So what does mean by applications? So the applications are nothing but whatever we are storing in the Play Store, that is called as the applications. So for example, our mobile phone is full of applications. Whatever we needed, we are downloading, we are installing it from the Play Store. So those are called as applications. So we humans needed applications in our day-to-day life for our many activities, right? So whenever we are in need of creating the applications, we need to go for the database. So we are in need of a database. Okay, so the database is used to store the data inside. I have already taught you in the database section. Okay, so whenever we are creating an application, whenever we are creating or designing any particular applications, we are in need of some databases to store the data inside. For example, WhatsApp is a best application, right? So in that we are storing the data, sharing the data, yes, modifying the data. So WhatsApp is a best real life applications. So let us move on to the second point quickly. In order to connect to the database from within the Python, you need a library that provides connectivity functionality. There are so many libraries, but we will use MySQL connector library. So here the database is nothing but MySQL database. We are working here in MySQL database. So we are connecting the Python with MySQL database. So how we can connect the database with Python? So we need a library. Understand? We need a library that is providing what? That is providing a functionality. What is that functionality? The connectivity functionality. So we are connecting this Python with my database, MySQL database. So for that connection, we are in need of a library. That library will be providing the connectivity between these two things. Okay, what are the two things? Python and the MySQL database. So we are having many libraries, okay, but we are using only the MySQL connector library. See here, we are only using the MySQL connector library here. So the important point you should understand from here is we are connecting those two databases and Python. Okay, here the Python is a front-end environment and database is your backend. So MySQL plays backend role and Python is your front-end developing part. So we are connecting these things by using some libraries. We are having many libraries, but we are using here with MySQL connector library. Hope you're clear now. Let us move on to the next slide quickly. So installing MySQL connector. So how to install this MySQL connector? Write the following command: pip install MySQL connector Python in the command prompt. So in the command prompt, you should write this following command. Okay, what is the command? Pip install MySQL connector Python command. After installing, open the Python shell and write import mysql.connector. Okay, after installing this pip, you should open the Python shell. After that, you should import this mysql.connector. Okay, if it will not show any error, it means that you have successfully installed it. Okay, if it is not having any error, it doesn't show any error means, then you have successfully installed this pip environment. We have connected the MySQL and Python. Okay, let us show that in the practical now. Open the Python. I am opening my Python idle environment now. So this is my Python shell. Now in the file section, and I am opening the file. Just copy this path. Okay, one path will come. Just copy this path. I'm copying this. Close it. Cancel. After that, go to my libraries. Okay, so after that I'm opening my library. In my libraries, I'm going to paste this. Okay, whatever I have been copied, we are going to paste that in the library path and give the enter. After giving the enter, you'll be finding the program files and Python files here. So you'll be finding the scripts folder here. Open that script folder. In that, you'll be having the installations. Okay, so here you are going to click on the command. So right click, shift plus right click. I'm going to press shift plus right click. You can see this icon here. Whatever the things are here, in that you should click open command window here. Click onto the open command window here. After opening the command window, I am getting the command prompt. So this is your command prompt, and this is how you should open the command prompt to connect this pip with MySQL and Python shell. Okay, so now you are going to type all those things. What are the things you should do? Hope you all understand the steps. Okay, if you are not understanding, you again and again watch the video from the first. Okay, then you will be getting clear. So see here, write the following command: pip install MySQL connector Python in the command prompt. So this is called, this black color screen is called as a command prompt. In that you are going to write this command: pip install MySQL Python and give the enter key and wait for some time. I have already installed this Python. Okay, so it is coming that requirement already satisfied. I have already installed this Python, so it is coming like requirement already satisfied. If you are installing it for the first time, you should wait for some time for the installation. Okay, if it is asking for the latest version, to download the latest version of the pip, you can go and download it here itself. Okay, by texting the command, install command. Okay, so this is how you should make the connection. So let us check the command and the connection is getting successfully connected or not. See the second point. After installing, open the Python shell and write import mysql.connector. If it will not show any error, it means that you have successfully installed it. So now I am opening my Python and typing here. Okay, just I am checking whether it is correctly installed or not, whether the connection is made correct or not. For that I am typing import mysql.connector here in the Python shell. Okay, import mysql.connector. So after pressing the enter, so it is not having any error. It means that we have successfully installed this connection, install this MySQL connector. Okay, so this is how you should install MySQL connector. Okay, so let us move on to the next slide. And for creating the database connectivity, we are having this much steps. So what are those steps? The first step is to import the package called as MySQL connector. So this is the thing which we have done now. Yes, we have imported the package mysql.connector. After that, open a connection to a database. We should open the connection to a database. The third step is create a cursor instance. Okay, you should create the cursor instance. After that, you should execute a query, extract the data from the result set. After that, you should extract the data from the table. After that, you should clean up the environment. Whenever the result has been got, whenever the data has been retrieved from the result set, then you should clean up the environment. So for all the things, you are going to do this coding on the Python interactive mode. Understand? So see here, import MySQL connector. So this is import MySQL.connector. You can import MySQL connector in two ways. So this is your first way, or the second way is import MySQL.connector as SQL tor. So this is called as member aliasing. If you are working with another connection as SQL tor, then you can go with it. Okay. So let us move on to the next slide. Open a connection to MySQL database. How to open the connection with MySQL database? So see here, connection, C-O-N. This is your connection object. After that, you should write MySQL.connector.connect. So this is your connect function. By using the connect function, so you are connecting the MySQL database. So this is the very important step, and this is very important syntax to create the MySQL database connectivity with Python environment. Okay, so this connect function will be having 4 parameters. What are those parameters? Host, user, password and database. Okay, so the host is defaultly, you should type it as localhost. See here, so I have typed this in red color, so you should write like this. Host, you should give it as localhost, and user also defaultly the user is root. And the password, when you open the SQL, you will be using one password. That password you should use it here. And the database which you have been already created. Okay, that thing you should mention it here. On which database you are going to work on the Python environment now. So that thing only you should use it here. We have created many databases in SQL database. So under that, we can select any database and work on it here. Okay, understand?